Today, we're trying more weird food from the corner shop. Alright, the first thing we're getting down the neck is going to be a classic corner shop sandwich. Big up the pigs. And you guys know I'm an absolute fiend for some balls in my mouth, so we're picking up a tin of frayed bentos. The next thing that caught my eye was the Strawberry Millions energy drink. After that, I picked up a packet of sour than sweet Sour Patch Kids. And you know we can't leave Tom behind, we're grabbing ourselves a Mr. Tom. Alright, let's head back to the gaff and see if it's any good. Okay, the first thing we're doing is cracking open our tin of mystery meat. And bro, when I peeled this thing open, I was greeted with the most slimy, sludgy tomato sauce you'd ever seen. I mean, I'll keep it real, it's definitely not as bad as the big sticks of meat we normally get. At the end of the day, it still tastes like absolute dog. I'm gonna give the frayed bentos a very low 1 out of 10. Alright, to quench our thirst, we're cracking open this can of Strawberry Millions. And bro, normally I really hate sugar-free drinks, but this was actually pretty passable. Pretty much tastes like a watermelon Red Bull, just minus a bit of sugar. This is actually pretty good, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, next up, we're cracking open this Eastern European Mr. Tom bar. The weirdest thing about this thing was that the packaging was made out of paper. And man, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is literally just a bunch of peanuts that have been glued together. Absolutely shocking, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. Alright, big up your nan. The next thing we're gonna be getting down the neck is gonna be our lovely ham sandwich. To get this thing open, I went for the classic Unga Bunga technique. And as always, you guys know we gotta do our standard fill-in check. And honestly, this has to be the tidiest sandwich I've ever seen from a corner shop. And I'm not gonna lie, it could arguably be the best. But it still tastes like absolute trash. I'm gonna have to give this thing a 1 out of 10.
Ooh, woo.
Alright, next up, we got the one, the only sour than sweet Sour Patch Kid. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've tried a couple flavors of these things, but I've never had the lemon ones, and these absolutely bang. And for only £1.50, it's actually one of the cheapest sweet options in the shop these days. I'm giving these things a 10 out of 10.